Today I'm going to show you how simple it is to make colored sugar at home. You need some regular granulated sugar, this is just regular white table sugar, and some food coloring, and I'm using liquid food coloring today. So let's get started. My first step, I'm just going to take a tablespoon of sugar, and I'm going to put that into each bowl. So a tablespoon, a tablespoon, a tablespoon. Grab yourself a fork. I'm going to use 1 drop of liquid food coloring. 1 drop. I'll do blue in this one. And then red in this one. Grab your fork and just start mixing away. So just keep moving your fork around, start breaking all of that down. If you want to do this in a little mixer, you can as well. It will break everything down a little bit quicker. But all you need to do is just start doing this like this. But all you need to do is just keep going like this, and eventually all the little pieces are going to break down. So that's that one there. I'm going to grab new forks for each one of these. You can see how quickly that breaks down. There's a beautiful blue. And these colored sugars are quite expensive in the bulk stores if you've ever purchased these kind of sugars. You can see how nice that blue is. And that's just 1 drop of food coloring. So we'll do the next one. Look at that beautiful red. And if you use a larger bowl, then you can go a little quicker and you can use a tiny whisk, which will help as well. So I'm not going to bore you doing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off, and I'll continue mixing these, and I'll come back in about maybe 2 minutes after I've really mixed these well, just to show you the final product. Okay, so I'm back, and I've been working on each one of these probably about 1.5 minutes each. I was just taking the back of my fork and just breaking down all the little granules to make sure that everything was well combined. And you can see these beautiful colors that I've managed to accomplish just using regular table sugar and a little bit of food coloring. Much cheaper than buying this already made for you in the store. And there's no need to put any of these in the oven to dry them. They're perfectly fine like that. If you do find that they're a little bit on the damp side, you can put a little bit of parchment paper down or wax paper and just spread the sugar out and just leave it like that for an hour, just so that it totally dries up. But I've never had a problem. I can store them just like this and they're perfect. But you can see how really nice these are. So that's how you make really inexpensive colored sugar at home just using simple ingredients. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you wish. I do appreciate that. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time.